Here's an IGCSE First Language English exam technique. So let's look at paper 2, directed writing. So here you'll have a question that will have two specific bullet points, asking you for explicit points and implicit points to be able to earn you those 15 content marks. Explicit points basically means obvious, straightforward. In the insert text A and text B, you'll be given two texts. You just have to comb through it and find suitable and relevant points from those texts and make sure they get into your essay, right? So that's explicit points. And then for implicit points, that's beyond the text, outside of the text. So from your mind, so based off the topic, whether it's about the environment or sports or media, you get to think about points from scratch that are based off your personal experiences in life, what you've heard from others, documentaries you've watched, books you've read, current affairs. So here they're looking for that critical thinking. What do you know about the topic, right? And if we're going 15 marks for content, I was trained by my mentor teacher to be very mathematical about exams. So I would say if you need a number, make sure you have 7 explicit points and 8 implicit points in your essay. You can always write more, students always write more, but as an examiner, as a teacher, when I'm marking, I'm looking for the 7 plus 8 and getting you those 15 marks. And if you want your language marks to come along with that, right, when you're giving your main points, for example, I don't want to just see one sentence. I want you to give me supporting details, to give me explanations, examples. So if you need a number, at least 3 sentences, right, for each point that you're giving me. And that's more so for implicit points. For explicit points, you find them in the text, you just have to make sure to paraphrase them in your own words. But again, sometimes they're very bare bones and you can put more flesh on them, you can put more details on them as well. And that's always appreciated when it comes to your language marks, that 25 marks that you have to earn for language. Okay, if you want to learn in more depth what I mean by implicit and explicit points and how to make sure you have it all in the bag to get that A star, feel free to WhatsApp me for tuition today.